Kids are inside. They're learning about Martin Luther King Jr. today. We're just watching a few videos. It's one of the great things about YouTube. So we just watched Kid President's Martin Luther King Jr., which was really cute. And then they're watching like a bio from the bio channel right now, because not all of them have learned, everything in school yet. But Dr. King was just he was so what the world needed at the time and still needs.
I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream.
Not just for racial relations, although that's still so important, and so important then and important now, but just the message of love. The message of love is so important, and that it doesn't matter what skin color that you have, or what what class of people you're in, high class, low class, middle class. It doesn't matter. We're all people. And he just embraced that, and he embodied that, and he envisioned a world where the only thing that really mattered was who you were on the inside.
I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
We're still trying to attain that goal, and so I hope that you guys will discuss Dr. King with your friends and your family today. It's not just a day off where we get to be out of school or out of work. If you got off of work today, it's not just about that. It's not just about race. It's about love, and it's about just giving everybody the benefit of the doubt, and giving everybody a fair shake and a fair chance, and not bringing in your preconceived notions or judgments on people, but just letting everybody have the chance and the opportunity that everyone should have, which is to just say, I'm here, I'm human, and I deserve a chance, and we all do.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
I watched that stuff, and I thought he must have been a great man. It must have been harsh. Black people had to go to certain things or they get arrested. That makes no sense to me. What's the point of that?
Martin Luther King Jr. made black people be able to go and to schools with white people and drink out of the same water fountains as them.
That people don't like other people just because the color of their skin. Why? It just makes no sense, and it's kind of stupid. It's kind of sad.
I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will they be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood.
I thought it was a sad story, but also a happy story.
So let freedom reign from the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom reign.
I think they just didn't like them because they weren't exactly like the other people.
From the mighty mountains of New York, let freedom reign from the hiking Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom reign.
He got shot and killed because people didn't like some of the things that he was saying.
And that's sad, because he should have been able to live a whole life because of what he did.
From the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado, let freedom reign.
Why would people do that?
That was wrong, because I think that black people should be able to go to the same schools as white people, and all that, because it's just the a different skin color, so it doesn't really matter what color and it doesn't really matter what color skin they have.
Had all these different speeches, but then it changed, and I bet it only would. The only reason it changed was because he existed.
We will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics.
He wasn't a president, but he was still a really good man. And soon lots of people agreed with him, and he basically made it so that white people and black people could be friends.
The happy part of the story is because now we're together.
We'll be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Greetings and salutations. Now is the time you tune into that nerdy family on YouTube. So follow me and we'll greet James, Shelley, Joe, Kira, Jaden, Aria, and Saban. Come down the rabbit hole and you won't be late. Come down the rabbit hole and you won't be late.